right, well, holy hell. We'll give this a try. Sorry, guys, if I missed all the good stuff. Just been a long flippin' day. I mean, a long
Hey, everyone, welcome to Lyons. Was I?
So, yeah, flippin' day. Oops, I gotta turn that off. You can't have your own crap going and not have it muted. Sorry, I'm actually, usually I just look at Rumble over here, but I actually got it going here too. So, how's it going, everyone? Sorry, I am way late. It's been a, I'm not sure how many times you can use a colorful metaphor in one sentence. But I would like to maybe try it out and see, because it's been one of those days. It's like the universe saved up my Mondays and threw them all at me at once. Let me double check my sound. Uh-oh. Well, I got to be putting out. Let me check here. Oh, I got muted here. Hang on. All right, there we go. Because after everything I was adjusting last night. All right, well, yeah, I probably missed anything good. I saw on my phone a couple of people showing some stuff going on. There's not much going on right now. Whoa, what is that? I don't even know what that is. I don't even know what the hell that is. Okay. This guy, I can't unmute. He's got music going.
Don. Really?
Oh, no, he's not. He's talking now. He's just.
His parents are going to get him the
thinking
belt.
Trump, please help brother out.
So, yeah. A couple people got arrested. Looks like they tried to break in to cars. 15 people trying to break in cars. I got to be careful, this guy, though. He's got music on, off and on, so I got to watch it. Or is it this guy?
So,
this guy's...
they're putting all their belongings in the bag, so they're going in.
He's got music in the background. So I will just go to AXN in general. He's still out. Starship Adventures is still going. Oh, let's see here. There's AXN. Yeah, I caught on my phone just before I got home that he was saying 15 people were caught breaking into cars, and his guy is one of them. Hey, Smoking Molly Collie, how's it going? So, yeah, apologize. My day did not work out the way it was supposed to. So, yeah.
What they say, you do the crime.
But, and let me know, did I miss anything good? I mean, I saw a few things I was scanning on my phone when I could.
Where'd you kick?
Yep.
I saw...
What's your name?
Riots.
There were a little bit of shoving and a little bit of fighting going on. Chicago had some morons going down the street. I saw that, and some stuff was going on in Philadelphia. I'll check in a minute, see if that's still going on. As far as I know, it's not. Also, New York, I guess, ended very early because New York police said, screw that. How you doing, Smoking Molly Collie? Hey, Jay Watterson. Yeah, I had a very long day, one of those days where you can't fit enough colorful metaphors in one sentence to make it work. Huh. Still won't cover enough of how bad the day went. So, yep, sorry I'm on late. I did see your messages on my post, and I still didn't even make it. But looks like a lot of it's cooled down. Don't look like it's near as hot this late.
This is your first stream?
It seems like they were really trying to go with the curfew. I did see Gavin Newsom come out and said stupid shit. Still trying to blame Trump. Him and Karen Bass and all the Democrats, and I called it. I knew they were going to start with the National Guard. They were going to blame Trump. So holy crap, was I right? And they are really gone into it. It is looking much more organized, though, which is why I'm actually surprised these are done earlier tonight. Because we're seeing still more truckloads of gear dropped off. We're hearing more of the BLM Antifa type chanting. Stuff like that. But yeah. So Philadelphia, I think Atlanta. I don't know if anything happened in Texas tonight. Chicago and New York. And Seattle had a whole meltdown. See if I can find some of that. Hang on here. See if I can find what happened earlier, because some of this got real frisky. 2 hours ago, Nick Sorter. Anti-ICE rioters just tore down the American flag at a federal building in Seattle and set it on fire. These people genuinely hate our country. Time to surge federal agents into Seattle. Yep. Yep, this is stupid. Yeah, other cities, yeah, I think it was Chicago, New York, Philadelphia, Seattle, and LA. There might be another one or two, but that's what I was able to catch with my crap day. I mean, morons here. Oh, there was a fight. I saw it somewhere. I can't remember what stream I was on. There was a fight, and these cops tried to attack, tried to stop them, and these idiots attacked the cops.
See what happened in LA?
Dude, Seattle, in some cities, man, cops are way undergunned. Because, man, some areas, these little bratlets are fucking nuts. How they will just get up in the cops' faces.
Oh my god, do you not get anything back? I can see your face. Oh my god.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Also learn how to do your makeup.
Dude, these guys are pricks. I don't know if this is LA or not, but shoot. Oh, this is Seattle. Okay, this is Seattle. From what I saw, the Seattle asses are absolutely nutbags. I saw a fight going on. Okay, it was Atlanta was the other one. Okay. Portland has action right tonight, like right now. Let me see if I can find... Oops. Dang it, dude. I mean, I even see a lot of the other YouTubers are off. See if anything comes up for Portland. I'm already on his Cooker 28 USA ICE protests. I think I'm on his. Yeah, right there. I did some looking, and I'm not finding anybody doing Seattle at the moment. But let's go here. Who is offline? Portland, Seattle. There we go. Oop, if I can spell. If I can spell. Still can't spell. Portland Ice. Trying to see if anybody's live. Sorry, guys. I know I'm not checking the chat enough. I'm way off my normal kilter here, I guess we'd say. No, I don't see anybody live here. Well, what's this? That's LA under the curfew. That's CNN 18. I'm not even sure it's live. Half the stuff that says live anymore on YouTube isn't live. And it's a pain in the dink. You have to go around and look at them all. Los Angeles. See that daylight in the background looks a little too light. I think that's older. I'm unsure. Now let's open that and take a look. Sorry, guys. I am off my line here. New York, what I saw wasn't too bad. Yeah, New York, I saw they got that taken out early. Thank you, Smoking Molly Collie. Portland has action right now. Now, I saw that had some stuff going earlier in Portland, like I was shown on X. Some of these little jackasses are horrid. And they will just walk right up to the cops and really get on them.
You Nazi fucks! Bye-bye, you Nazi fucks! Yeah, it's like that, you stupid Nazi motherfuckers!
Yeah, real ballsy when you got a mask on your face. I'm sorry. Don't you dare yell Nazi and fascist when you're the one dressed, covering everything up and acting like a jackass. I would love to know if any of these little pricks really knows what a Nazi or a fascist is. I mean, you don't. You really don't. Because a real Nazi or fascist already would have locked you in a small, dark room somewhere, or something worse. That's why I love when they're calling Donald Trump oh my God, he's a king fascist. Orange Cheeto evil man. Jackass. Do you know what a dictator would already have done to you assholes? They spout words they have no clue about. So, sorry guys, I am trying to edge back in. Asking too much. Hey, man. How you doing? Where's the loot? Yeah. Looters died down in L.A. They've scattered around in cars. Yeah, that's AXN was showing. I saw him on my phone. I was scanning through on the way home. And he said they caught 15 people trying to break into a shoe store. And then some cars. I just left from another shoe store loading. Yep, that's how I was watching. I got it on here. I was watching AXN for a bit. But I'm sorry, guys. I know I came in late. I know there's some stuff up and down. These little Seattle nuggets here.
I'm touching your gun, dude.
Even your wife doesn't want to see you when you get home.
Go ahead, motherfucker. Go ahead.
I keep saying it. Lefties are like zombies. They're real ballsy and brave in big groups. You catch one of these little prickheads alone, though, they're nothing. Soy little bitches, including Fat Man there with his face covered. Fat Man wearing a helmet.
Fuck you, pay! Fuck you, pay! Fuck you, pay!
I just can't believe that this is the stand some of these morons. Of course, these are the programmed morons. This is what the Democrats spent 10 years building. They spent 10 years in the media and the deep state building these morons. This is 10 years, about 11 now, of brainwashing. Some of these people have been brainwashed since the age of 10 or 13. Now they're 20s. And they really think, oh my God, we live in a dictatorship. Friggin' idiots. Trying to see if I can find this. Here's the Seattle PD. I don't know how much you guys saw. We're going to go over some of it because I didn't see all of it. I don't know how long this stream will be. We'll see what we can find.
Get the vote out first! Get the vote out first! Terry!
Now let me get my screen down here, guys.
Get the van
Boom, boom, boom. There. Maybe. There we go. Sorry, there we go. I'll back this up and restart. I was trying to find something good for you guys. Here we go. This was Seattle earlier, so.
Get the van out! Get the van out first! Get the van out first!
These guys are much more violent from what I saw on my phone and I'm seeing here than LA has been. Not as many people, but just much more soy violent. Holy crap. Hey, Slowburn. How's it going? So I'm actually trying to catch up myself right now, guys. It was not a day where I could watch as much as I wanted to.
Stay safe, buddy.
Let's go!
I love how brave these little pricklets are in a group. So fucking brave in a group against people. They're really fucking brave in a group against people that they know are under orders not to crack heads. They're really goddamn brave. Imagine if they suddenly heard these officers have carte blanche. You would see these little bastards scatter like the cockroaches they are. Because look at them. I'm no big muscle dude. But look at the limp little pale soy arms on the dude giving the finger. Dude, that guy, I make him. I look like a scarecrow and I'm not that big. A little bratlet, so brave. So brave, I am a revolutionary. Oh shit, hide my face. Hide my fingers. Someone wearing gloves to hide fingerprints. I got a mask. I'm so cool. I wore my mommy's little autism helmet over here. I just painted it black. I saw some of this, and man, these Seattle pricks. They are, Seattle, Portland, I'm sorry. That is the epicenter of the morons of rioting. Just are. There's no way this shit is not organized anymore. This is the Democrats. Sorry, guys, I am catching up a little. Slow burn, how you doing, man? Good morning. A lot of cops guarding jewelry stores, yeah, and shoe stores. Oh, it's just ridiculous. All idiots. 100%, guys. 100%. Seattle and Portland. Very experienced agitators. That's a good way to put it. I don't know about you, but they're agitating the shit out of me. I feel friggin' agitated. I feel annoyed. I am just tired of it. I really wish we could tell our police officers to take off the gloves. I really do. I'm just fucking tired of this. Anti-ICE protest Seattle Wednesday. Guess where? Cal Anderson Park. Emergency protest from LA to Seattle. ICE out. Ooh, they sound cool. So yeah, these are the idiots. From Seattle to LA, ICE, CBP, go away. Stop the raids. Did you guys hear that Mayor Bass and Newscomb were making statements saying, oh, all you got to do is stop these raids. Everything can be fine. Everything was fine until you started doing raids. So what they're saying is everything was fine as long as you don't enforce the laws. Everything is fine as long as you let us break laws. Everything is fine as long as you tell the overwhelming majority of America that voted for these raids to fuck off. That's what these fuckheads are doing. This is a minority. Remember, even if you take these little rioting pricks all over the place at their numbers, they are way, 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 way the minority. Because not even a lot of the lefties that voted against Trump are doing this. This is a fringe end of them. This is the far, 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 far left, like we've been talking about for days. Far, far, far left out there that the Democrats have groomed. This is the Democrat foot soldier right here. And that is still, for people that voted against Trump, didn't vote, or voted Kamala, this is still a small portion. And these little bastards are hoping, and so are the Democrats, hoping to make everybody think, oh my God, maybe it's more, maybe I'm on the wrong side. Bullshit. And I did see the latest polls, though Trump's numbers are still up, in fact, getting higher. I think this is pissing people off. I really believe that anybody that voted for Trump right now is going, yeah, fuck yeah, fuck yeah, fuck you, I'm done. This is my vote. I want this. You little shits can sit down. Where's your call for democracy? Hey, Gavin. Hey, Karen Bass. We voted. You lost. Fuck off. I'm tired of having to say it. Starting to get my groove back a little. Sorry, guys. No, somebody, we need to... I would actually really like Donald Trump to go on air and say almost what I just said. America voted. You guys screamed about democracy, democracy, democracy like parrots on angel dust. As soon as you lose, hey, fuck you. We had democracy. You lost it. Sit down. Shut up. Now, remember back like 4 years ago, they were screaming about, oh, Donald Trump's trying to disenfranchise American voters. That was another big Democrat talking point. What are they doing right now? America en masse voted for Trump. He won bigly, to put it's one of his words. Bigly. He did. But what are they doing now? Disenfranchising your vote, my vote, overwhelming majority of America's votes. Suddenly they don't care about disenfranchising votes. They don't care about democracy. All they care is, stop them raids, let us break laws. Democrats are for everybody who breaks laws. And I said it, what I've been saying for 2 days now. What are Democrats these days? Anarchists. 100%. 100% anarchists. They are saying that they are paid agitators. Yeah. There are people posting, I think, if you go look at Ladder with Crowder this morning, he posted a post, and they double checked it. It's real. Of people they're paying people for raids. Let me see if I can find it here in a second. People of Los Angeles surrounding areas have taken a courageous stand against Trump's reign of terror. Fuck you. The overwhelming majority of Americans' terror. Pieces of shite. Targeting immigrant families. Illegal. Illegal. I love how they forget that word. Illegal alien, illegal immigrant. And fuck their families. I don't want to be a dick. Okay, a little bit. But you know whose families I'm worried about? Yours, mine, American citizens' families. Fuck the illegal immigrant families until we get our families good. Until Americans can afford to have kids again. Until all of our veterans are housed and taken care of. We shouldn't need tunnel to towers. And I have said this before. I hate every single veterans charity. But not for the reason you think. I hate it because they shouldn't exist. Our government signed a contract with these people. They were supposed to care for their every need. If they went out and risked their lives, lost limbs, got injured, lost eyeballs, whatever else. Burns over 70% of their body. We shouldn't need a single veterans charity. But you know what? Our government will say, fuck you to our vets while they pump in $8,000 cash to each illegal every month, So I am fucking tired, and fuck immigrant families. I am done with it. I don't even give a fuck about legal immigrant families at this point. Our infrastructure sucks. We're hugely in debt. We haven't housed and taken care of all of our own veterans and our own families. The Bible says charity starts at home. So I am tired of this shit. Freaking little brats. I'm telling you, Mommy, make me a Hot Pocket. Little bristed little fuckers. In response to the administration, has falsely labeled those taken to the streets in protest of the brutal war of immigrants as rioters. I'm going to ask a question for you guys. Exactly at what point do you think a Democrat would call what they're doing a riot? What point would they say, yep, that's a riot? These idiots on the streets, not the standard Democrat, not like Harold Ford Jr. Don't always agree with the guy, but you can at least work with that man. But at what point would these little prickosauruses out on the streets doing this shit ever think, yeah, we were at a riot? I'm going to say they don't care. They could decease a bunch of officers. They could decease a bunch of average citizens because of a Trump hat or something. They would never call it a riot. It doesn't matter. In their little brains, they are fighting the fascists. They are going to save the world. So because of that, they will never feel they've crossed a line. There will always be a protest, even if they're standing in the streets, blocking people, throwing concrete on police and their cars, injuring cops. There have been some deceased peoples happened. Burning things in the streets, waving the flags of other countries, burning our flags. At what point is it a riot, Democrats? Fiery but mostly peaceful. By the way, this is something. Where is that? I think I bookmarked it. They are now telling Democrats to fly. They're telling these idiots, they bust in a bunch of American flags, have stopped flying the Mexican flag. What happened? They took the American flags and burned them. You can't even try to help these people. I'm trying to find something I saw earlier. This is something I was hunting for yesterday and I couldn't find last night on the stream. Oh, right here. Oh, have you guys heard this already? I'm betting you have. ABC News. This goes under the category, like they say at the bottom here, you do not hate the media enough. You also do not hate the deep state enough because they are in collusion with the media. ABC News. Officers should stay away from the scene. They're just a bunch of people having fun watching cars burn. I shit you not. For those of you who haven't heard this, hold on to your asses. This is the fire, mostly peaceful. Nope, what the hell? Something just played on me. Hang on. What just played? There it is. Hey, I didn't play you. I want this one. I hate X does that. All right, here we go, guys. We will get that up now that I can use the sound. That is as loud as it goes. I got my software high as it goes. And I'll be back with you guys in the chat in a minute. But listen to this. For those of you who haven't heard this, this is the equivalent, the 2025 equivalent of the CNN, fiery but mostly peaceful.
Large group of people, it could turn very volatile if you move law enforcement in there in the wrong way and turn what is just a bunch of people having fun watching cars burn into a massive confrontation and
What?
altercation between
What?
officers. A bunch of people turn what is just a bunch of people having fun watching cars turn what is just a bunch of people having fun watching cars burn into a massive confrontation and altercation between officers and demonstrators.
And I have to ask a quick question to this mofo. Exactly how did those cars just get on fire? Did they just go poof? Spontaneous combustion? No. They were lit on fire by the assholes and going woohoo and watching them burn. But yeah, the police better stay away because things could get bad. You know, people are just lighting cars on fire and go wee, watching them burn and having fun. Dude, you do not hate the media enough. You don't hate most politicians enough either. Holy shit. That is nutso. Give me a second to catch up with the chat here. Sorry guys, I am very late, but I am going to try to do a little stream here and we'll go hunting for a minute here. I mean, Jay Watterson is here, so if there's something going on, he'll let us all know. Hey, GTR. Connie, I did say hi, and say hi again, hun. See, Slowburn, what did Slowburn say that I missed? Oh, crap, don't do that. Slowburn, I've been watching old movies and TV shows. I haven't been watching this insanity like usually. What is stupid? My patience has worn thin. I think, by the way, dude, you speak for America. I think most of America's patience is thin right now. And I'm including a lot of Democrats and a lot of centrists. Because right now, there's a lot of America. Even Democrats had their shit ripped up in the Summer of Love and don't like it. And now they're seeing this again. There are a lot of Republicans in California. And right now, I've heard people, including myself, say, maybe we should just pull the frig out and let them burn their shit. The only bad thing about that is there are a lot of Republicans. And Donald Trump is not the asshole like I am. Donald Trump does love this country, and he does not. He abhors violence. There's a reason he doesn't like wars. He hates violence. I mean, a prick like me, I might have sent in some tougher guys already. I'd have been already like, hey, SEAL Team 6 is bored. But yeah, guys, you know what, Slowburn? You probably have the right thought. At this point, maybe we've all seen too much of it, and we need to get out, touch a little grass, touch a little good TV. Pick a good movie, you know. Sit down with Bullet Train. Good movie if you haven't seen it. Fun and quirky. I love it. Sit down with a good episode of Highlander, the TV series. Hell, sit down and go watch some cartoons. I can name a couple good channels if you like it. Saturday morning cartoon max out. They do good streams of just Saturday morning cartoons from the day. 70s, 80s, 90s cartoons. Something like that to get past this idiocy. You could watch a Bugs Bunny cartoon and have more intelligence than most of these dickheads. Another stream in LA, Chasing Reality, OSTV. Okay, and like I said, Jay Watterson is on. But you don't hate the media enough. Let me go find this. Who's a dead stream? Here we go. Sorry. Chasing Reality, OSTV. Okay, let's see what we got here. Oh! TV, there we go. Boom. See what that comes up. Damn, dude. How do you do this, Jay Watterson? I swear to God, I got this picture of Jay Watterson sitting there with like 15 computer screens around him, and he's got like 7 keyboards, and he's got like cyborg shit built into him. He's like going through everything. It's all feeding right into his head. All right, let's see what's going on here. See where he's off to. We'll give him a... Whoa. Turn that defrost on. Thumbs up and give him a subscribe. Everybody else do the same if you get a chance here, please. Turning down just a little. I'm going to try to catch up you guys in chat. You guys are way ahead of me, so we'll see how it goes. Break from it too. Crochet and embroidery, yeah? Bunny's going to crochet her own 40 millimeter projectile launcher. Oh, you know what? I know what you're going to do. Connie's going to be crocheting 40 millimeter crocheted rounds. Probably do more damage. Dude, I saw some of these guys attacking these officers in Seattle. And if I can find the video, I'll try to find it. Yeah, but these guys are hitting them with these things, and that wasn't even slowing these idiots down. Dude, you need something better. Maybe something slightly less lethal. How about something at least painful? They were hitting these things there, just like kept coming. Do some non-political lives again, like the old days. That would probably be on my old Exploring with CF channel, because I kind of made this my political channel. But well, I do have pop culture listed, so you know what? I think we'll do that sometime. We will shout it out, chasing rail. Oh my gosh, hey, that works. But yeah, I do have politics and pop culture in this channel. So you know what, guys? Maybe we will do that to break the ice in the next day or two here. I'll try to do some, we'll chat about pop culture and TV shows and movies going on lately. And maybe we'll pick a certain series or movie to talk about. So yeah, I'll try to work it in there. It's not a problem. It's toxic watching 3 idiots and crochet and embroidery are great skills, yeah? Yeah, you're right, guys. Not a lot of people have these skills. I got an argument, if you notice, on somebody in the chat last night who was talking about, oh, MAGA, yeah, what are you going to do if farmers aren't MAGA? I go, bullshit. I go, by the way, most of the lefties are in the big cities, bud.
That wasn't going
the big cities can't support themselves. Most of the people that do the real jobs are MAGA.
Head with them too.
But yes, GTR, I think we'll do that, bud. I really think we'll do that.
Have you arrived? There's a large crowd.
Sorry about the kitty cat. Hope it shows
up.
up.
Blacks on Beverly and La Brea, the Chevron gas station.
Yeah, burning cars and stuff. This is
great
stupid.
BMW, and then I'm not sure the other cars are sedan.
That could have been
well,
bad.
I don't know, Jay Watterson. You just got okay. Then you got little radar
trying to get your attention. It's all good.
443 Central.
They came back.
Mom taught me when I was 9 crochet.
I think they figured out.
Dollies. Holy crap!
Yes. I'm trying.
My mom did quilting
said, hey,
before she
you're
died.
going on the wrong way.
Well, she did until like up to the 5 years before she died. Then she just kind of didn't do it anymore. All right, he's driving right now. Let's go and look around. Boom. See who. Well, there's AXN. He's scooting down the road.
Viewers, bro. Like on an average night, I maybe get like between 1,000 and 2,000. Ooh, there's a fire right here.
Oh, what the hell?
Should we get off?
AXN may have found a fire. Using the Afghan my mom made me 20 years ago. I have a quilt right here my mom made. My mom made.
Somebody probably living between the freeway.
My dad still got some of them hanging on the wall of their house at home.
Hey, let's go check it out, bro. We got nothing else going on.
Yeah. But I will say this. Out of the last 4 nights, this is the slowest night this early. I mean, it's only 1 a.m. there. And this is slow. Let's see what he finds here.
Hey, thank you for that super chat. Dexter's Lure Labs.
Slow burn. It's not that you're old-fashioned. I mean, people could say I'm old-fashioned. My wife and I are both. She's got blue jeans that you can almost see through, but she patches and repairs.
There's a lot of people that live like.
I repair my zippers. Instead of throwing away a backpack or a jacket, zippers break. I repair my zippers.
In between.
I repair vacuum cleaners. I unclog and repair. If I break something, I buy a part. Most people don't even buy parts anymore. I'll search for parts and repair. Hell, I've seen people throw out vacuum cleaners. I'll walk through an alley with my dogs and go, ooh. I'll grab it, bring it home, clean it up, unclog it. Usually that's all it is. Unclog it. If it needs a switch or something, I repair it and sell it on Marketplace. I don't think you're old-fashioned. I think it's just common sense. You have skills. I don't think having skills is old-fashioned. I think it's intelligent. Because if the shit hits the fan, the people that have a skill are the ones that are going to be better off. Maybe I still take my Boy Scout oath a little too seriously. This is that damn Eagle Scout by 1 badge because my birth date came before they okayed the badge. It's like, Still have my old Boy Scout shirt. Yep. Got my badge on it. Life Scout. Just missed Eagle.
Think we went back far enough?
So no, you're not old-fashioned. Missy passed away, but usually around Christmas I can sound like Ricochet. Wow. Well, that's great. That's great, Connie. That gives them something to hold on to. I'd sooner be old-fashioned these days. You know what, GTR? Maybe. But I still don't think you guys are old-fashioned. I don't consider myself very old-fashioned. I do like some of my vintage stuff, but I also follow a lot of newer music. Follow a lot of new stuff. I like technology. I mean, come on, look what I'm doing here. Old-fashioned people aren't on YouTube doing chat and stuff. I just think you're intelligent and you are skilled. The skilled people aren't the city dwellers most of the time. Maybe sometimes, but on average, or at the very least, how about this? They're the blue-collar
people. Fire doubles in size like every 5 minutes.
Trying to see if he's going to get to this fire. That's what I'm waiting for here, guys.
If you don't get water on a fire, every 5 minutes.
Well, it depends on the fire. Because some electric cars, you throw water on, it actually won't put it out. You have to use a certain type of film or chemicals. I'm just trying to see where he's going here. Here, I'm going to look around and check back in with him in a sec.
5859, stand by.
I'm going to go one exit back.
Is it CNBC 18? I'm not sure that's live. Well, that looks live. No, that's not live.
I don't think it got
Is it? See, I can't tell sometimes when they're looping.
I think it's getting smaller.
Because that looks daylight right there, the guy's in the background. I swear I saw that. I think it's looping. See, that's daylight. There's the dude standing on top of the car again. I think that's looping. They're good at looping things. And now he's back out on the highway again. Must not have been anything. Okay, so let's see. Whoa, hello, dude.
I don't know what the move is, what we're doing.
Not much.
We've got a big group together, and we're kind of just sitting in a gas station parking lot.
Okay.
The dude just skirted off. I think we're gonna go back downtown. I'm not sure.
It says 1:07 a.m. up there.
I
It
am
is.
from Minneapolis. I didn't see a lot of Rands. I was an attorney, but how was tonight?
Okay. That one's off. Yep, he is done. All right. I'm just looking around, guys. Close that. I don't need that open. Starship Adventures. Wow, look how many streams are down. I mean, he's an aggregator. Woke is offline tonight, so Starship doesn't even have that much going on. I mean, look at that one. A lot of squad. Wow, look at all those cop cars. Holy crap. Yeah, AXN is one of these, I believe, right here, I think, maybe. This cannot be live down there. It's got to be earlier. I mean, if it's live, I want to know where it is, because that looks frisky. Huh. All right, so where are some of these from? Trying to see who he's running. Street level protest cameras and city surveillance views. Trying to see who he's aggregating from. Ah, here we go. What's we got here? I'm not saying that's going to be anything, but you know. Let's see what we got here. See if any of these pull anything up that's going on. Critter Cove? I don't think that's going to do it. Let's see what this is. Scuffed radio. Nope. Okay. Trying to find anything, guys. He thinks he's going to go to downtown. Yeah, 100%. That's old footage. AXN has scanner going. Yeah. Yep. And so does Starship. He always has scanner running. There's AXN. He's still cruising. I'm not even sure they're going back down there anymore. He seems way out. YouTube YouTube's new friggin' thing the last couple months where you can ask for live or look for live. They'll say live, and it's not. It's just a live loop. And I don't think they should list it that way. It should say live loop or something. Because you can be screwing around trying to find something live. I mean, curfew enacted, that's a loop. That's the loop I'm watching, I'll bet, right here. Nope, that's not it. One of these is a loop. That one is a loop. So I'm just going to pause that. It really looks like a lot of people cut it down early tonight. That's the loop there still. Oh, Horse Pucky. That's definitely a loop. So let's see here. Let's look around. Ooh. There's a bunch of people having fun burning cars. Let's see. Let's go back and see what we can find from Seattle earlier. Activate federal building, attempted to interfere in ICE operations. Oh, well, there's the idiots we saw attack the cops, go after those cops or chase them. Oh my God, yeah, you are. Some of these people, you look at them and you're like, dude, put down the Twinkies. I don't know how fearsome. Once again, this is why they're not very fearsome alone. Because you look at them and you go, dude, you are so out of shape and fat. What are you going to do to me? You look like you got maple syrup for blood. I mean, yeah, good luck taking me down. A bunch of dinguses. Let me catch up here. I'm trying to find the one I saw earlier where they were fighting with the cops. It was funky. I just have to wow. Bunch of idiots. Is this the one where they got frisky with them? Nope. Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm not ignoring you. I'm just trying to find this one I saw earlier. God dang, I was trying to use my phone and keep up on stuff. I love this here. Here you go. Here's some cope for you guys. DHS police retreat back into the federal building in Seattle after getting overpowered by the Antifa leftist mob. No, they didn't get overpowered. They're under orders not to kick somebody's ass. They're under orders not to just push back and take them down. That's the only reason they retreated. Don't list this shit. Do not list it that way. They did not retreat for getting overpowered. Yeah, good luck. That's just stupid. Yeah, look at them retreat. Yeah, they're just walking slow as shit. They don't care. Dude, I would take that little shit to jail. She touched him. Dude, that chick did too. These are ballsy little bitches. Oh my God. Those two little shits laid hands on that big dude. Watch this. Kill yourself? Yeah, look at them retreat. They're really running away. They're walking slow. They're not even strung up together. They're not scared of these people. Dude, watch it. This big guy gets touched by these girls more than once. You don't lay hands. She touched his arm twice. You don't even touch him. Do not do that. I think they should be extreme. You touch me, I arrest you. I'm done with this shit. Like you guys, I am just bored. I'm done with it. They're just pissing me off. Yeah, that's where it lit off there for a little bit. Trying to find this one. I saw where they were fighting them. Oh my God, what the frig is this? That's old. June 8th, 8 hours, we saw that. What the shit is that? That's old, but Jesus. What the hell? 10 hours, oh my gosh. Yeah, these are not protesters, they are rioters. Full blown, accept it, you little bitches. You are illegal. 100%. 100%. And don't do that with our flag. That is illegal to do to our flag. Oh, where is that fight? Here, let me go up here. Seattle protest. See if I can find it. No, that's one. No. Gosh dang it. Oh, here it is. Here it is. This is the one I was looking for. 4 hours ago. Reply at Gays for Trump, as I believe originally posted. Seattle police fight with Antifa rioters in that city tonight. Tell me again that these are protesters. Watch this crap. This gets frisky. If you guys haven't seen this, this one's frisky as hell. This is why I was on my phone watching going, oh, shit. See, they're hitting them, and these things aren't hurting them. Yeah, they don't care. They're coming in smacking their guns. Dude. They are actively fighting the cops, grabbing their guns and stuff. Whatever they're using does not stop them. Threw a full water bottle. Yeah. Oh, rip her hand off of it. Jeez. Looks even worse now that I see it on a bigger screen than my phone. There's that prick with a helmet on. Got his autism helmet on. That fat ass of the camera. Dude, that was bad. That was rough. They need charges. Oh, 100%. These little shits, they were actively shoving. They shoved that one cop. He fell into the revolving door face first. They were shoving them. They were smacking their guns, hitting their guns. Whatever those guys are using, that is not enough. Do not send your officers out with that. You are better off with a slingshot with ice cubes and whatever they were using. Because you hear them, and they were doing it, and those guys are taking hits. They don't care. That is fucking horrible. In fact, you know what, officers? Maybe you should take some paintballs and put them in the freezer tonight. Just saying. That is useless. We'll go back and watch again, but watch this shit. I'm going to go slow because look at this. They're fighting with somebody right here, and that cop falls in. Oh, there's people trying to get back. This is stupid. Hitting them from behind, throwing stuff. Watch this. See, that guy's got his hands on his gun. That is grabbing the cop's gun right there. That cop pulls up. That guy grabs his gun and is into him. Look at that. Holy shit. And look at that. Knees the cop. Oh, whoever that shithead is definitely needs charges. Holy hell. Sorry, I'm going to scan through slowly. Actually, I'm gonna play this slow if I can. Playback speed. What do you think? Half speed? Let's do half speed. I know the sound will be weird, but wow. Right there. He grabs that cop's gun and knees him. And tries to grab the gun. And that little girl's right there with him. These people are stupid. Smacked his gun again. Dude comes back after the cop. Now that guy tackles the cop. Dude. Holy shit. Looks even worse in slow motion. These guys are being hung out to dry. Those weapons don't do nothing. Hey, Caleb Rogers, how's it going tonight? Oh, hey guys, we're gonna stop for a quick sec. Sorry. Please do me a favor and hit thumbs up. Give me the thumbs up for at least after my crap day coming in this late and trying to go through some stuff with you guys. That's all I ask. You have to subscribe if you're new here. Just give me a thumbs up. And thanks for stopping in. And this is from Seattle. Earlier tonight, we're playing this back in half speed. Holy shit. This is much worse than it looked on my phone. How you guys doing over there in Rumble? I see you. You can also stop in on YouTube if you don't have a Rumble account. Lyons Den on YouTube. Jeez. Oh yeah, you're done, biatch. You were with that group. Nope, you're done. Tell me you wouldn't like to get your hands on... How'd you like to run into one of these little shits on your own? I'm not advocating violence. I would never do that, but they're not that brave when they're on their own. So when they're in these groups, when they're up against somebody told not to fight back, or not to be able to fight back like they can. Because you run these people at a gas station or something, unless there's 4 or 5 of them, they'll may say cuss words to you, but they won't come near you. Because they're soy weenies. I know, because 4 years ago at my gas station down the street, I had a problem. And this girl come up, and she was ballsy because she had her boyfriend. They started some stuff. Let's just say it didn't go well. And the police got called, and the lady running the gas station had her cameras, and they got in trouble. But yeah, went after my hat. His girly friend tried to grab my hat. When I shoved her down, then boyfriend got angry. But once I jumped up at him, he didn't want any of it. So, in groups, they're dangerous. Ballsy. Ballsy when you know this man is shooting pepper balls and ain't doing jack crap, obviously. It's insane. And there's our Chubbo. There's our autism helmet guy. My God. Sorry if I'm yelling. It's loud in my headphones. You know, I got them turned down. But that is from tonight. This is over at Gays for Trump. So let me pause here. I will also change my speed back. So if we play again, we'll actually get... Let me go back to the chat for a second. Sorry, guys. I said, hey, welcome, Caleb. Bunny, you never seen this? Yeah, like I said, I've had a day, but I've been flipping around on my phone trying to catch stuff. And I saw that earlier. I was like, ah! You're like, are you sheeping me? Let's go check out Gays for Trump here. I don't follow Gays for Trump. How do I not? Oh, I follow them over on YouTube. My bad. But yeah, they really are Gays for Trump. They think all this trans stuff and all this weird gay stuff is stupid. They think they're getting damaged by all this stuff. And they're right. LGB without the TQIA+, 100%. Nobody ever had a problem with gay people. It's this weird stuff. So yeah. What kind of here's a good one. Here's to tell you everything you need to know about Gays for Trump. Nobody cares what kind of sex you have. Just stop telling kids about it. Right there. So if you don't know about Gays for Trump, check them out. They've been pretty heavy on this stuff. I think Tim Cass has had a few on. I think they've been on Fox News. I think even Piers Morgan talked to somebody from them too. Hey, Dayton Cracker, how you doing, man? Paintballs hurt. Oh, dude, Slowbird, I know. I used to do paintball wars. There was a place out near Bluegrass, Iowa. We used to do paintball wars. Funny little story. Friend of mine who was a Marine went out there and he was all ready. He's acting badass. He was the first one out. He picked his head up just up and somebody, foof, right above the mask, the face mask, right in his forehead. He had a big blue dot. Oh, that left a mark. And then he got one the next match right on the inner thigh, right below his boys. And oh, that left a welt. But paintballs can hurt, especially if they accidentally fall into a deep freeze. Just saying. Not that I would ever do that. I can't understand why police have obviously been given orders not to go in hard. Because a lot of these are children. They don't know how old these people are, and nobody wants to be responsible for oh my God, this person, you know the Democrats will do it too. This was just a 16-year-old girl. This was just a 15-year-old. They don't care. They will use that. And also, a lot of these, even at the oldest, a lot of them are in their low 20s. But yeah, they don't want to hurt them because they know it'll be used against them. But me personally, I agree. I think something a little less fuzzy should be used. Oh my God, at this point, the way those things are affecting those people, you got a better chance throwing the old Garfield suction cup dolls at these people. Oh my God, it didn't do nothing. So that is dangerous. AXN, okay, thank you very much. Boom, there he is.
I guess they were just in the neighborhood or in a car. They weren't chasing them.
I saw an article, 7,000 to 12,000 for agitators. Yes, Slowburn. That's what I'm talking about. Crowder. Steven Crowder showed a clip, and they double-checked it already. It was real. Yep, article looking for agitators to pay them.
All right, so Cossack Charles means like they're known, believed to be armed, so they already knew these guys.
Oh my. Well, this is frisky.
They've probably been looking for them. So I don't think there was a shooting today. I think they may be wanted for previous shooting and want to be questioned.
Okay, so this is not a shooting today, just questioning somebody. Okay. But yeah, they were saying that too, that they're going to pay them per week and stuff. I can't remember what it was per week, but I was like, geez, dude. I wonder if I could get the money. What do you have to do to prove you did it? Because I wouldn't mind taking a little money, a big slug of money off the Democrat leftards for that. Yeah, pay me to agitate. Do they tell you exactly who to agitate? Because I can turn right back. But how do you prove it? Do you have like a time card? You click. This is me with a
everyone's innocent
selfie
to prove
doing
guilty.
stupid shit to a cop. Or I don't know. Is that what it is?
Look, there's an impossible.
I mean, how do you prove it? So yeah, give me $12,000, and yeah, sure I will. Dude, wow.
It looks
What
like
are they
these
gonna do?
guys are
Sue
known
me?
to
You didn't go punch a cop. Yeah, well, you can't compel me to do something illegal. So your money's gone.
They
It's
weren't
mine.
complying.
God, that dude on the right looks like he's from LA Confidential. Alright. Can't understand why the police. Yeah, I don't know. I personally would be much harder going on this stuff. Much harder going on it, honestly. I just don't think we can let this keep going on. Sooner or later.
Well, they don't seem to.
I mean, come on. What's the best way to stop a bully?
15, Roger.
But sooner or later, something's got to be done. So you guys in Rumble, this is the YouTube link if you want to stop over there, because I know you may not be able to chat in Rumble. And if you don't have a Rumble account, you can stop over on Lyons Den. Right there's a link.
And the car has a code 6 Charles on it.
Be on camera being an asshole. Yeah, exactly. Well, I think these people already have that naturally, so.
So this says
Hey, wait a minute. Isn't that kind of what I'm doing?
suspects detained
Watch it, man.
after shots reportedly fired from a black sedan. That's according to Citizen.
I don't know, does everybody in that
I'm
porch in
firing
the
shots into
background
the air,
look
they say.
legal?
North Hollywood.
Supervisor, transportation 83, identify.
Looks like
Right
Big
there,
Boy
just
there's in
shooting up in
trouble.
the air. So they don't take it lightly.
Yeah, I just, I'm gonna turn it down just a little. I don't think he's, it looks like they got that dude arrested.
0200.
But, yeah, I really think, I don't know what to do. I think we need a happy medium. I don't want people just getting blasted, you know? I don't want that. But we need something. We need like a super taser or something, you know? How about using a cattle prod? I mean, something that makes a bull jump. You know, the shock collars that we have for my big dog. If you set that high, I've tested it on me.
Getting pictures
Because
of
I
them.
gotta have it so high enough to get him out of a dogfight if possible. But man, oh man, you set that high enough. That looks like it's more power than what they're using. But you need something like a super taser or a super. Use a cattle prod used on a bull. They need something better. We need some Star Trek phasers and
What you doing
stun
in
them
the
or
hood,
something.
bro?
Oh, I'm all for
Dangerous out
that.
here.
Now, how many of you guys have seen the
We're out
Star
all night?
Trek episode A Piece of the Action? Or Piece of the Action? Do you know that episode? If you know that episode, you probably know
What'd
the
you hear
scene
on
I'm
the
about to
camera
say.
So
Where
according to
Kirk
Citizen,
and
they shot it in the
Spock
air.
just thought they had the upper hand on the gangsters because the planet had been corrupted by the Starship Horizon before it left a book about the Chicago gangsters. They thought they had the upper hand. Then they just lost their weapons again. They were threatening to boop off them. Hey, can I say goodbye to my ship just one more time? Sure.
You're not worried about
Hey,
that.
Scotty, you locked the phasers in a 1 block radius around us on stun? And fire. And they went, uh-oh. And dropped everybody whole around. Then looked at them going, now you know what you're facing. Don't you wish we had that? Maybe we need a phaser like that. We can just drop, stun them. I would love to see that. You see like 5,000 of those little pricks out there. So enjoy. And wake up with one hell of a hangover.
Which one?
Cattle prod zapped me pretty good, believe me. Yeah, I grew up in the country, Connie. I had to use one a few times. And
You didn't go to the
when you're a
movie, no,
country
right?
boy, what do you do with cattle prods when you're bored? Hey, Bob. Bzzzt.
Oh yeah? They're on rollerblades?
We used to
Downtown?
shoot each other with BB guns. We made rules. You can only pump it once. You know.
You had the old
I
school
put
case,
a
the four-wheeler?
ball. I ran out of BBs. I put a ballpoint ink pen refill in the BB gun, and I shot it at my brother. It stuck in his leg. It's like,
Let's
whoops.
head out. I'm gonna head out, bro. You?
So
You gonna
yeah,
stick around?
that's
It's
rednecks.
not that big of a call, bro. It's just-
We did crazy stuff. I did
You
stuff
did,
growing
yeah.
up that now I'd be considered
they
on the
suspect
terror
they're in the
watch
same call.
list.
They
Did
act
you know
like
a
it. They
12
know
gauge
more.
and a 16 gauge shell will slide
This is
together?
really
You cut
back
them
to these
open
all.
and let's not go there. I could get in trouble going any farther than that, but you get the idea.
I didn't see no gun. And
Yeah, this is
at the end of the day,
aftermath,
If they
so-
only shot in the air, bro.
That's still stupid. Bullet comes down.
Yeah, in Texas, bro, you can shoot in the air. But people do it for breakfast, bro. Just
No,
before they have
no. If
their
you're in there,
cereal,
no.
like, you know what? Fuck, let me
Actually, one of the biggest
make sure
things
my
a lot
gun-
of any municipality doesn't
And
want
then
you
the
shooting the
neighbor-
bullet up.
neighbor down the road, like pop, 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 pop. That's how they wake each other up instead of roosters and shit.
No, bullets come down. People have been ended by a bullet coming
You been tired, bro?
down.
You been tired?
Okay, looks like they're walking back. Let's see what else is going on. All right, he's out driving. Let's see, is there any of these still going? No, he's out. He's using his feed. Not sure any of them are still going. I don't see anything from Portland going right now unless you guys know of something else. We're watching. We already got him. Just Raccoons. Thought I already did Just Raccoons, but he's off. Let's see.
0198 RD 1260.
Well, okay. I'm not sure the birds is an ice protest. I'm not sure the pool table is. That's freaky. That looks like some other country. Yeah, it is. So he's got some weird stuff going on there. Okay. Just trying to see. Listening to music. Radio show is on. Let's see what he's got going on. If I lived in America, I'd definitely be a redneck. Yeah, GTR, you would. Yeah, you would. You would. 100%. And you'd be welcome to our redneck land. Oh, God, I can't even see what's on until I watch Travago. Dude, I got a little bit of a copyright strike last night because when I flipped on one of these, it played the How to Train Your Dragon trailer. There's a teeny bit of music in it, and they actually got me for an ad on somebody else's channel. They didn't do anything to me, but I was like, are you kidding? You're going to start nailing people for ads? You would think you want the ad out there anywhere possible. It was just stupid. Somebody over here's got something going on. Let me see. Let me go to mute. And we'll see what this is. I don't know if he's got sound or not. No, he's got no sound on. Somebody there's getting put in a squad car. Whoops. Whoopsie. Nope, ad. Might be TV shows instead. The one on the left looks like a definite chat, and that is Lovely Radio Show. Cute, but I don't know what the hell, where that is. Now, it doesn't look like there's much going on right now. This is slower than the last couple nights. It definitely is. So maybe that's a good thing, but dude, we got this ICE stuff's going to be going on for 2 or 3 years. They're not letting this go. The Democrats are trying to find a wedge issue, and they're really trying to blame Trump for all this shit. They are really hoping, and to me, I think it's only going to fool or keep their insane TDS, Orange Man, Cheeto people, only going to keep them angry. That's it. Okay, here, let me ask you guys a question. Do you think that this is going to turn anybody to their side? I mean, I think they're trying to scare the public. They did it in 2020. They had the summer of love to scare people. Don't you dare vote for Trump. Don't you dare go against us. You sit down, shut up, or we will come after you. And I think they're trying to do it again. I'm not even sure they're trying to change everybody's mind to come to their side. I think they're trying to scare people. But I think it's backfiring. I think it's going to anger people. I don't think it's going to bring anybody that's on the fence. Well, I don't know. Do I like what Trump is doing? Do I hate it? Oh, you know what? I'm going to go to this side because you got Trump bad. I don't think it's going to bring him. Dayton Cracker, you're 100% right. The Democrats must keep at least half or more of the illegals that Biden's handlers brought in, because that's the whole plan. The deep state and the Democrats and the media are all about bringing these people in because they solidify their power. They never, ever, ever, ever want to let a Donald Trump type figure get in again. They were surprised. They thought they had it all figured out. And Trump got through. Trump reached out to you and me and everybody else, spoke common sense and exposed them. He turned the light on them cockroaches, and now they're scared shitless. They never want that to happen again. So now they are trying to solidify every bit of their power. Every bit. And it's freaky. So yeah, they need these illegals because, as we discussed, the United States Census screwed the pooch last time. And they're going to correct it in the 2030. But the problem is, they already know exactly how they screwed up, how much they screwed up by, and it was all in Democrat states. So Democrat states, a lot of them got between 2 and 5 electoral votes more than they should have this time. They also means they have more representatives in the House of Reps than they're supposed to. Yeah, it means they get more tax dollars than they should have from the federal government. In the 2030, that corrects. And as I've said before, if you guys heard me, why the fuck, since they know where they screwed up, how much they screwed up by, why didn't you do it instantly? Why didn't you just go, nope, instantly, done. Done. Those reps, you're fired. The tax dollars, that ain't going to you. And by the way, you do not get this electoral vote. You are 2 to 5 less. That would have made the 2024 election a fucking huge landslide for Trump. Not a bigly win, but a huge landslide. So I think the media, deep state, and our government and the census people were still trying to fuck with stuff. Or else they would have just changed it back. So yeah, but they're going to change it back in 2030 to match those numbers. Now, if the Democrats do not have the illegals here, when they lose all those electoral votes, those reps, and that money, they're fucked. That's why they're desperate to keep every one of these illegals here. That's why they don't even care if they're violent criminals. They don't care if they are screwing with kids. That is how evil these fucking people are. They do not care if they are screwing with kids, ending people's lives here. Do not care. They need them for pure power. Now, I've been saying it. Democrats have no real beliefs, only what gives them power in the moment. So, yeah, they must have them. And I think they're going to keep steering their foot soldiers for the next... We may see a downturn in this right now, but it's going to resurge. There's going to be ups and downs for the next year or two, I'll bet. And they need them. They got to put up a fight. They would let child touchers here to keep their power, to solidify their power. Because if Trump gets these people out, let's say Trump even gets half of them out, and then the 2030 census correction comes in, Democrats are fucked. If Trump gets most of them out and that correction hits, holy shit, Democrats are screwed. And they know it. Every one of them knows that they are fighting for the life of their party. They are backed in a corner right now. That's why I'm scared we may have a JFK type moment yet. And that's why I know that this is going to get worse, because they are desperate to keep these people. They are looking at a huge downturn with that census correction. They're fucked without it. Fucked without these people. They have to have them. This will turn more against them. I agree, GTR. I think you're right. I think the average public out there, the average working people, middle class people, even a lot of Democrats, doesn't matter, are looking at this shit going, no, we are not going through another summer of love where you say fiery but mostly peaceful and tell us don't believe our lying eyes that they're doing this. No, we're done. We don't want half our cities burned down. There's huge areas of cities never got repaired. There were 36 plus people who lost their lives in that summer of love. We've already had maybe 3 now? Yeah. So yeah. The soy brain idiots, yeah. First, how's it going? On some other streamers, they had polls only 25% side with protesters, rioters. You know what worries me? First, and welcome. Thank you very much for stopping over. That worries me, because even that 25%, that is still freaky high. I mean, if you walk around thinking that maybe 25% of the people around you are that mentally goofy, that's scary. I don't want those people driving cars. I don't want those people, I don't want them anywhere near me. Because you might wear a shirt or a hat they don't like, or something like that. That's scary as hell. Nick and Crack, I don't think it was a screw up. I think it was intentional and planned. Yes. Yep. 100%. I am 100% with you on that. Because as soon as the census come out and said, oh, oopsie, that was before the election. So since they knew how much they screwed up, they knew for a fact that there was only Democrat states they screwed up in, and that they overcounted those Democrat states. The very fact that they didn't, in the 3 months before the election, when they stated it, or when they were caught, they didn't just go, okay, click, here's the button, back to the right where it should be. That to me says 100% planned. I am totally with you, because if they can correct it the next census, knowing exactly what the numbers are, yeah, then they should have fixed it this time. And Donald Trump not only would have won bigly, but slaughtered It's a saying, YouTube, slaughtered in this election. And I think you're right. They were trying to fix the election again. They really did try hard. They did everything to Trump. They put a bullet through his ear. They put a bullet through his flipping ear. So, yeah. Whew. Try to see what's going on. So, that's an old pursuit. That's old. Well, I'll stare at him for a second while I'm chatting away with you guys. Let's see here. 25% can destroy a city, yes. But I'm going to bet. Okay, now that poll says 25% side with the protesters. But even out of the people that side with them, let's say 25% of the country sides with them, it's still a small minority of that actually goes out and does this. It says maybe out of that 25%, it's maybe 5% of them that actually will go out and do it. They may want to act badass, like, yes, I agree with them, but most of them won't go out and do this crap. Maybe 10% of them. So that is a very little part of our population doing this. But they go out and do this crazy big shit to make you think it's more and or scare you. So yeah.
Last I heard there was one guy.
Yeah, 25% can. Hey, GTR, have a good one, bud. Have a good one, man. Yeah, it is 9:47 a.m. in your country, bud. Be careful. And yes, you would definitely be a redneck, and you'd be welcome here as a redneck.
And they caught a few.
Those missing children. Oh, dude. Slow burn. The very fact that Democrats don't give a rat. So yeah, you're right. Not only do they not care about kid touching, they don't care about American citizens getting deceased. For their power, they could sacrifice 380,000 children to horridness. That is, I have no other words for it but pure evil. And I've even heard Tim Pool saying that for a good while now. Evil. They are just evil. It's nuts.
Although Skid Row exists here.
Basement Jesus, how's it going? I like that name. That's good. I have arrived. Called the third coming. Very nice. Now that's the way to enter a chat right there. Welcome, welcome, Basement Jesus. I like that. I like that. Evil begets evil. Oh, good movie quote also. Oh, yeah. That is right out of a good movie that I love, sci-fi movie. That is Fifth Element. God dang, that's a good movie. It's amazing how old that movie is now and how amazing it still is. The CGI looks amazing. The story's amazing. The soundtrack. Love that movie. So if that's what you were quoting on purpose, well done. Even if not, yes, evil begets evil. That saying's been around a long time. But if you look at my background, I'm definitely a nerd. In fact, I didn't notice I had so much of the screen covered. Sorry, guys. Let me actually get me out of the way a little bit. There we go. You don't need to see much of me, just enough to, fair use of. There. Real legend. Sad business. 100%. You know what? I don't care if you're a Democrat, Republican, conservative, even if you are, what you'd consider a lefty, out there ODFS a little bit. You gotta look at this and go, this is screwed up shit. It's only that far fringe lunatic end that thinks this is cool. Yeah, I think most people think this is sad and stupid, and that's why I think the Democrats, this is gonna turn against them. If Gavin Newsom tries to run for president off this, I think he's sadly mistaken. This is gonna hang on him. This is going to be around his neck, just like the whole French laundry shit. And the fact that this is a shithole where they have cities in his state that he runs that has poop maps. Human feces poop maps. So yeah, I don't foresee this helping them. So that's why I'm trying to figure out what their end game is. I'm trying to figure out what the end game is, since I do not think this is pulling people their way. Trump's poll numbers are going up. People see it. Even Democrats right now, and I'm not talking lefties, Democrats are going, this is bullshit. This is stupid. They're looking at Gavin going, you're stupid. Fuck off, American Psycho. Shut the hell up. Gavin really wants to be arrested. He thinks that'll make him Donald Trump. Donald Trump got popular when he got arrested. Maybe I'll do it.
They kind of kick everybody out, and then they...
Donald Trump's popularity went up because everybody's bullshit meter was pegged and packed full. They'd watched all the shit against Trump going, that's not right, that's not right. You made new law. You illegally ran on just arresting him. Mar-a-Lago is not worth $16 million. You just put a bullet through his ear.
In a couple days, they're already...
People's bullshit meter filled up. Gavin's done nothing. And I'm still waiting. Gavin threatened Pete Hegseth. Come on, man, you think you're a tough guy. Fuck you. Yeah, you know what? I still want Dana White to get Gavin Newsom and Pete Hegseth in a cage match. Dude, that would be the highest selling pay-per-view in the history of Earth. You would have probably 90% of the planet paying UFC to watch that shit. It would be really quick.
Nobody out?
Maybe we can ask Pete to kind of drag it out a little. But could you imagine Pete Hegseth in a cage match with Gavin Newsom? Yeah, hey Gavin, let's find out who's actually a tough guy. Oh my God, you're going to have to mess up your manicure. Is this the Dallas Corbin multi-pass? Multi-pass. Yes, she knows it's a multi-pass. My wife, we just met. We're really in love, you know. Yeah. Love that movie. Even Ruby Rod.
Pretty depressing.
Some people hate that character and hate him doing that, but it fits in with the stupid, crazy world in that movie.
You just totally cancel, please.
Multi-pass. Now I'm going to be doing that all day. My wife hates when I watch it because I'll be doing that shit. Real legend. Now they want to be victims so they can link to the current cause and all be victims together. Yeah. Then they think they will get America, who voted against this BS, to change their mind. Not happening. No, I don't think it is. I think the problem is they're trying to act the very balls that Newsom and Bass came out and said, well, if you just wouldn't do these raids, this wouldn't happen. Ignoring 100% or don't give a shit. They have no problem disenfranchising America's vote and saying, fuck democracy now that they lost.
It's crazy how it changes.
And going, well, don't raid, don't follow laws. If you don't follow the laws, and if you say fuck off to everybody that voted for this, then everything will be fine. Now, here's a one for you guys. Bet me and lose. If Donald Trump did go back on what he said, so, okay, fine, we're going to give up. We're going to give up. We won't do any raids. Keep your illegals. Then they're going to try to hang him with that. They're going to turn on him later and go, look, you voted for Trump. You voted for him and Vance. Vance did nothing. Look at that. Look at that. They'll hang it on him then, saying they look and disenfranchise your vote. This is a Kobayashi Maru situation for you Star Trek fans. The no-win scenario. Whichever way Trump goes, the Democrats are going to hang him anyway. It's a saying, YouTube. Let me check you guys over Rumble. How you guys doing on Rumble? Yes, we are, King Cobra. We are live. Sorry it took me so long to get back to you. But yes, we are live. I am live. Here, let me answer. Yes. Whoops. Wrong keyboard. Let's try that again. I got my other laptop, next to me too. It's easier for me to run two screens that way. How's that? So yeah, I see you guys over there on Rumble. I didn't check the chat quick enough. Sorry about that. But yes, I am live. And feel free to chat. And if you don't like being on Rumble, you can come over to that is the link to the YouTube chat there. So I will try to check more. I apologize. A lot of people don't have Rumble accounts. They watch on Rumble, but they don't chat because they don't have Rumble accounts. But yeah, I don't think Trump can win with Democrats. They're going to hang him with this because it's all power. No belief, power. Trump could come out right today and agree with them, and somehow they'd find a way to twist it. So yeah. Real legend, thank you very much. I think you might be overstating. By the way, as a fellow basement dweller, Basement Jesus, welcome. I am in not my mommy's basement. This is my basement, by the way. This is my den down here. Mine's not a sports den. Mine's a sci-fi, pop culture. Hell, for those of you that know, I have a Cadillacs and Dinosaurs poster right next to me. My wife got from a customer of hers. Like, damn. So I got stuff. I'm not Gary from Nerdrotic. Compared to him, I'm a normie, but I've got stuff. But I appreciate that. I try to at least be a semi-decent basement channel. How's that? I wanted to see Newscomb and Bass outscooping human excrement. 100%, Bunny. And I'd like to see them do it in orange jumpsuits. Because what they've done here, there's got to be some type of laws they're breaking. There's got to be some type of fraud. There's got to be something there. This is just insane. Besides the very fact that sanctuary cities and states, that's illegal. Under the United States Constitution and our federal laws, you cannot flout. Remember how many times they beat us over the head. It's a saying, YouTube. Beat us over the head during the Biden administration. I'm sorry, Biden handlers administration. That, you can't do nothing. Immigration is all under the purview of the executive branch. Yeah, well, guess what? It is under the purview of the executive branch, and a state can't just say, nope, we're not going to follow immigration laws. Nope. The executive can't make immigration law. Nope. You can't arrest people under immigration laws. Nope. You can't deport people. Funny how when it's their president, it's absolute power. But when it's the people's president, how dare you fucking do anything? But sanctuary cities and states are illegal, and I think Donald Trump should arrest every governor and mayor and city council that tries this shit. You want to see some shit end real quick? And I don't mean little jail time. I mean federal jail time for breaking constitutional law and violating the Constitution of, let's say, 2 million citizens. Imagine 2 million counts of constitutional rights violations. Enjoy your 20 years in federal pen. You will see a lot of these assholes fade away if they're going to face 20 years. That will be Gandhi. And that's legal. They like to persecute. We like to prosecute. Remember that. Remember that. Democrats persecute. The other side prosecutes. They make law or break law. We follow law. Real Legend, they are putting out flyers showing people how to evade arrest and not get caught. Yes, exactly. And that is illegal. That is 100% interfering with law enforcement. 100% interfering. Why is Walmart supporting Nookings? Why are they trying to do things on the same day as military parade? What? What's Walmart doing? Real Legend? Uncle Soros. Yeah, I heard somebody say USAID money, and yes, there is still some of that left over. And USAID has been damaged a lot, but there is still money out there. But it took so long to get money and get some of this stuff going to people because Trump and Musk and everybody has damaged the shit out of their slush funds. They have probably less than half the money they ever had before. And even Soros, he's doing crazy shit worldwide. He can only pump so much into our riots with all the other riots he's funding. In fact, I got a guy who, one of the... See these? Let me look here. This is something we gotta look up because, let's see, occupational forces. He was talking to me about last couple of days about the riots in Ireland. Have you guys seen that? We talk about our immigration problems. Ireland's citizens are rioting because their government has brought in so much immigration, immigrants. It's decimating their country. But our media won't tell you about that. So police in Ireland have come out and described what happened in Ballymena as racist thuggery. Funny how Irish people want to keep Ireland Irish are the racist. Have they not learned from Southport? You are fueling riots by gaslighting the public. Disgraceful. This is what occupational forces have been talking to me about for the last couple of days.
Saw significant sustained disorder in Ballymena.
Yeah.
This violence was clearly racially motivated and targeted at our minority ethnic community and the police. It was racist thuggery, pure and simply, and any attempt to justify
Sound
or
familiar?
explain it as something else is misplaced. Saw significant sustained disorder.
This is what you guys are talking about. This is the Soros movement. This is going on in a lot of other countries. Our media doesn't tell you this shit. So thank you, Occupational Forces, for all the stuff you've been sending me. And I think, Bunny, weren't you talking to me about it too? So yeah, this is not, don't feel bad that, oh, America, because our media is like, God, America's screwed up, but everybody else is having problems. But if you go look around the world, there is a shitload of immigrant riot stuff going on. People are tired of their countries being fucked up and buried in these people. They're tired of losing their identity in their countries. They're tired of having no-go zones in their countries. They're tired of having Mohammed be the #1 baby name in London, England. That's shit crazy. That is shit crazy. And look at this stuff right here. I'm showing you this shit because this is, you've got to know. Don't feel alone. Don't let the media on the left try to tell you that you are alone. That, oh my God, it's just you, you bad chud American. This is going on. Look at this crap. This is Ireland. Anti-immigrant riots. In Miles Chong, by the way, he's on our side mostly, trust me. But in Ireland, continuing, and the British government has brought in water cannons. Why do we not have water cannons? And more extreme measures to fight protesters. They would never do this on the migrant mobs. Just like how in the UK, they hid grape gangs who were going around and Concord graping girls, little girls. They hid that and lied to the public until it was busted out by some whistleblowers. The police and their government was hiding these immigrant gangs who were screwing with little girls. That is nutso. They would protect the immigrants over their own citizens. So it's not just America. Do not feel like we're alone. This is their government going after their people for daring to not want to have a bunch of more illegal immigration and stuff. So don't you dare feel alone, guys. In fact, be proud that you're on the same page as a lot of other people with common sense in the world. So thank you, Occupational Forces. Thank you, Bunny, for last couple days of telling me about this. Look at that stuff. Something feels different. The anti-migrant riots in Northern Ireland, they don't seem temporary. Now, see, this is where we haven't done. We haven't done this. Look at that. They got burning stuff, but that is, to them, this would be the MAGA side over there. In a lot of places in the world, the MAGA type, and I know they're not MAGA, but I'm using an example. The MAGA side are the ones doing this. They're going, we're done. Stop it. Our government has put us down, lied to us, let our girls and our women get messed with. Screw you. So yeah, we've been very peaceful compared to these people. Now, imagine this, and YouTube, I'm not looking for violence, but imagine if we were doing on our streets what these leftards are. They would call in active military. Nancy Pelosi would want machine gun nests everywhere, and she wouldn't be saying using 40 millimeter little Nerf rounds. So yeah. Now there we go. I will say this. We need those. Why did we not have those? That right there is a super soaker.
He's gonna go back there. Yo, they're pushing up!
Dang, man. It is kicking off. Yeah, so don't feel bad. You're not alone. These are people that are just as friggin' tired of having to push one for their own language in their own country. You shouldn't have to hit shit. Only an immigrant who speaks another language should have to touch a button. You and me in our country and them in their country should just go up to an ATM, go click, click, put your number in and leave. Not have to hit one for English. That is horseshit. You should have to pull up to AutoZone, walk in, and hope you get the person there that speaks English good enough to friggin' understand. Not the 4 guys on a row that have the little sign, "Me habla español." Holy shit. Have that at my credit union too. It's hard because you got illegals in there yammering away in their language while you, as the citizen, can't even get up to the teller that speaks English because there ain't enough of them. Because they're kowtowing to the illegals. That is insanity, and these people are just as tired of it as you are. Let me get back with you guys here. Your First Amendment rights are revoked as soon as you destroy personal... Yes. When your rights cross somebody else's, that's where yours end. Your rights don't give you the right to end somebody else's rights. And that's where these lefties are losing. I have a right to protest. You're right. Stand on the fucking sidewalk and protest. Not stand in the street and block everybody else's right to move around. You do have an actual constitutional right of free movement around your country. When they stand in the way, they are breaking your constitutional right. That's where their right to protest ends. Yes, 100%. And I will tell every lefty this. Your right ends where you cross somebody else's. Yeah, your right doesn't trump theirs. No pun intended. Maybe. So yeah. The curfew got legit protesters go home, only the jackal. 100%. It's 100%. 100%. I will say it did seem to make a difference. Either that or they're just so tired after 4 days. Mommy ran out of Hot Pockets and not enough Tide to get the tear gas sent out of their clothes tonight. So she said, now some of you are going to have to stay home until Mommy gets some more Tide and Hot Pockets for you. And I'm out of grape Kool-Aid. Check out Bookings. It's a group. They are being funded by a chick from Walmart, Eris. Oh, well, I'm going to write that down. Because I will definitely try to do that today as long as I get time. Because I got a busy day. I got my neighbor's wife's AC. I got an evac in charge. Bookings. Sometimes Notepad's still the best. Walmart. Okay. Thank you for the tips. I appreciate that. Okay. Thank you very much. Let's see where we're at here. Google actually put in papers a statute. Oh, goody. Walmart funding those those no king protests. Really? Isn't that crazy? There's some in Mexico, some in Canada, and some in Europe. What the frig? It's crazy shit. Yeah. Dayton Crack, a real legend. Thank you. Basement Jacks. Appreciate it, guys. You guys are coming in nice and hot. No Kings, a lot of people are boycotting them now. Really? What is that? Well, I'm writing notes here, guys. Yep. Okay, No Kings is that. That's the map, right? That's the map with all the dots of all the protests that are going to kick up. What is it? Juneteenth or whatever when they're going to do that. Benny Johnson has a video about it in InfoWars. Okay. I'm betting Benny got it from InfoWars. I like Benny, but I don't know. Sometimes he gives me a Sean Hannity vibe. And if you know what I mean about Sean Hannity, he can kind of give you the used car salesman ick once in a while. I like Benny, but he came in from big media. He has a whole crew behind him, and he came in. That's why he grew so fast. He had a lot of money and some power behind him. And I always kind of suspect that at times. when somebody grows organically on YouTube or in media, I have a little more trust for them than somebody that comes in as a legacy media type person and then comes in with money and talent and stuff like that. Not talent, money and connections and stuff. That's what I meant to say. Money and connections and all this stuff. I mean, he gets to go talk to any congressman. He's got the phone numbers of everybody in pretty much in our government. So that's a little to me. I'm not saying he sucks, but he does put out some good info. But it just seems, I don't know, too corporate. Forced immigration is being pushed all over the world, 100%. And I know I'm behind in the chat, guys. My normal viewers can tell you I get behind because I like the chat. I do my best. I get myself buried sometimes, but I like to see what you guys are talking about. Sorry, let me get something playing here, too. Who else is out there? Nope. Oh, what the hell is even going on there? What the hell even is that? I don't know what this is.
Vince is in there right now practicing his lot. If I click this button, what happens? If I click this button, now what happens?
I've applied for...
I don't even know what that is. All right, let's see. All right, let's head on over, see what he's doing here. Get something more now?
Because dudes are throwing them at the cops.
Ooh, they're throwing these.
That, but do you know why you see more in general?
What?
Ooh, is that pee?
Amazon,
Ew, it's a bottle of pee.
Uber Eats, delivery drivers and stuff like that.
I've seen some like on the ledges of the freeways here. They're throwing them at the cops.
That I can understand.
I never seen somebody throw it at the cop, but I assume
it's not just Soros.
I feel like that's not pee.
It is the World Economic Forum is doing it. And some of it is the United Nations. United Nations has tried to remove our constitutional rights multiple times. Don't trust those pricks.
Super yellow. Yeah. That looks like cooking oil.
Open it.
They're dehydrated.
Do not trust those pricks at all. Sorry, the chat just jumped. If I missed anything, I am very sorry. Impeding freedom of travel. Yeah, impeding freedom of travel unmolested. 100%. Running California's wall. Dude, isn't that crazy? That California actually has a lot of water, but they run it into their ocean because they don't want to mess with a certain type of fish. And it's not even a good fish. It's like some shitty fish that nobody eats. It's kind of a problem species, but they don't want to mess with it, so they just drain all their water right in the ocean. Hell with people drinking water.
And they're getting the VIP treatment.
Yeah, I know. I caught up, real legend. No, I got it right. I got it wrote right. No kings. I wrote it right. My little brain, sometimes that little gerbil, he gets a little sprained ankle on that wheel, and the wheel slows down a little. Oh, did I miss somebody? Hey, Anna Williams. Oh, I appreciate that. I appreciate it. Not that I ask you to do that if you just stumble across my little insane channel. I mean, I usually ask people just give a thumbs up and then check back. If I can amuse you, piss you off, make you cry, make you laugh, or give you a piece of knowledge you didn't know, then please. Then I ask you to subscribe, but I do appreciate it anyway. I hate Kool-Aid, never would drink it as a kid. I liked certain flavors as a kid. I did not like some of my friends' moms making Kool-Aid, though. Because instead of 2 quarts, they would go 3 quarts in that one packet. And then if it said a cup of sugar, they'd put half a cup. So it was real watery, almost no grape flavor and no sweetness. It was really weird. It's like, dude, I'd rather drink water. Is it just me, or do you guys want one of those guns? Those little 40 millimeter Nerf launchers? They look pretty cool. How you doing tonight, Anna Williams? What is going on? Let's see here. Bottle of pee. Yeah, that's exactly what it was. Bottle of pee. Okay, I caught up on that chat. Check over at Rumble. I see you guys over on Rumble. I appreciate you stopping in. I probably won't be on a lot longer, guys, because I got my neighbor's wife's AC job to do. I've got a friend of mine wants me to help him do a strut unit on his Nissan Rogue. And I got some other stuff to do with my dogs and stuff today, so I gotta watch my time, because we're out of town on Thursday. So Thursday, if I'm here, it'll be, as long as everything goes right, nothing kicks me in the ass, between 10 and 11. I'll be on. No reply. What's up, man? Did you know that Jim Jones served his guests grape Kool-Aid? Do you know why? Because 90% of them were, oh my God, black. Go look at photos. Oh my God, I did not know that. Holy crap. That one definitely deserves that. I don't know. You might get a reply. Wow. Did not know that. Basement Jesus, Jim Jones sold me Kool-Aid. Tasted funny. Oh my God. You guys are nice. So he's walking around with the cops. Anybody else doing anything different here? Oops, shit. I just closed something. I didn't mean to do that. Whoopsie. Oh, this is replay. Who did I just close? Oh, rump. I just closed somebody I didn't mean to close. Uncool. Who was I playing? Do you guys remember who I was playing there? It was another guy. It was, come on. Jay Watterson. You recommended the guy. Dang it. I just forgot who it was. Let's see if I can find it by going here. See if it shows me the search. Oh, it ain't gonna show me. Oh, crap. Rumpus. That's what happens when you get tired. I have doctor's appointment at 10 a.m. on Thursday. Oh, fun. Yeah, we've got to go to check out a place for our animals to stay for a night or two. Because our dogs can't go with us. We got to go to right outside Chicago for a family reunion of my wife's. So, going to that. Coming up in a week or two. And we're going to go check out the facility. Then she wants to go eat with her parents. So, that's my Thursday. Trying to see if anybody's still going, but I don't think anybody is. Let's see. Let's do a search here. I don't know if anybody's even up running. There's the No Kings right here, guys. No Kings mass protest, June 14th, 2025. Do you guys really think they're going to get a lot going with this? I mean, do you think it's like thousands? Do you think they really got enough pull to get thousands? And that makes you wonder, this is huge. This is even too big for Soros to do on his own. Who is arranging all this? Who is setting all this up? Who's backing all of this? That is huge. Go to history, find a picture, find page. Okay. I always found it very strange that majority of Jim Jones supporters are black. Nothing to see there. This is not the thing that makes you go, you were looking for. I'm about to start my day myself, run my dog out, feed my wild animals outside, eat some breakfast. Cool, slow burn. Yeah, I'm going to have to get off here in probably about 10 minutes. How my wife will be getting up, getting ready for her job here in a little bit. Let's see here. I bet the cops are watching them, yeah. But I'm just trying to figure out what right here. I mean, do you guys really think that they can pull off the thousands they've got worldwide on this thing? All at once? I mean, you think they're going to be any really big or something? Oh, here's Drew Hernandez 13 hours ago. Thug in black appears to swing on a police officer in Peoria, Arizona. Oh, bad move. Bad move. Here, let's get this started again. Oh! Bad move.
Oh, hell no. Oh, shit. Y'all, throw your hands.
Oh, no. That was dumb. Yep, that was dumb. And everybody, all the others in there wrestling with the cops need to be arrested also. Done. Arrest every one of them.
Oh, shit!
Jeez.
Y'all, throw your hands!
Listen to these squeaky voiced kids. Yeah! As one testicle finally drops. My God, dude. Y'all find out who's funny if you click on the donate link, see what. Yeah. It brings you Act Blue. Let's see. Let's see if I can find it again. Let's go to the no. Yeah, see what it does. I don't know if this person... Is this person posting it good or bad? Let's see. Show more. Oh, here. How right here. Let's see what it does. Let's see what it brings us to. In America, we don't do kings. Okay. Yeah, we don't have a king. We have a president. A king is not elected by the people, you jackasses. These are totally snapperheads. Trump's fascist. He's a king. Ignoring the very fact that he was voted for in an election. Oh, my Lord. They've defied our courts. Joe Biden stood up on TV twice and said, well, the Supreme Court says I can't do this, but I'm doing it anyway. They ruled against it again. Well, Supreme Court said I can't do it. I'm still doing it. So why can't Donald Trump tell the minor courts that are breaking separation of powers illegally to fuck off? If Joe Biden and the Democrats, remember them screaming for him to ignore the Supreme Court? Why can't Trump do that? Just saying. Democrats have no beliefs except what gives them power at the moment. So let's see. Let's scan all the way down because you guys, let's see. I'm trying to get there. The flag doesn't belong to Trump. Well, no shit. It was long before him. I love this stupidity. Just reading this, you've got to be huffing way too much paint, or mama dropped you too many times when you were young, or something here, to think this shit. President Trump wants tanks in the street, and a made-for TV display of dominance for his birthday. It's not for his birthday. His birthday just happens to be the same day as the anniversary of our military. Happens to be the same day, which is kind of cool. A spectacle meant to look like strength. Well, yeah. We've had military parades in this country before. Dumbasses. But real power isn't staged in Washington. It rises up everywhere else. Yeah, just like a fart. Rises up out of your little britches when you eat too many Hot Pockets Mommy gives you. Then she has to burp you before you go out and riot. No Kings is a nationwide day of defiance. Let me fix that. It's a nationwide day of stupidity. From the city blocks to small towns, from courthouse steps to community parks, we're taking action to reject everybody's vote. We don't give a shit about the election, and we don't give a shit about democracy. And show the world what democracy really looks like. No, democracy is win the election. You lost. That was democracy, you fucking retards. My God, you're stupid. You got to wonder how many of them actually believe this and how many just say it because they know the smooth brains do believe it. They don't care. They're too busy licking paint and toenails go, believe whatever. We're not gathering to feed his ego. No, that's okay. Trump's ego is just fine. He doesn't need you to feed it. We know he's got a big ego. We don't care. In fact, it's good for us. Trump's ego is good because that means Trump doesn't want to fail. Trump's ego won't let him fail. Trump's ego likes to be liked, which means he does things to make people like him. He does things to do good. He knows if he fucks up, he does not liked. His ego doesn't like this, so Trump tries to do good. Sometimes with a small ego can be a detriment because you don't give a shit. That's politicians. They don't really have much of an ego. They don't give a shit. Except for their wallet. We're building a movement that leaves him behind. He won the election. Won the election. Can't state it enough. The flag doesn't belong to Trump. It belongs to us. We're not watching history happen. We're making it. Yes, you are going to be in the history books as the biggest dumb mother fudgers ever. I'm sure about the mother effer word, if that one's okay in Tubi. Yeah. We're making it. Yeah, you're going to be in the history books. There's going to be pictures of you morons. Hey, look at these dumbasses from 100 years ago. These people couldn't even tell you what a boy or girl is. But they were out making history. As puppy self, or whatever they call themselves. On June 14th, we're showing up everywhere he isn't. That's not saying much since a person is in one spot. That's no different than any other human. Say no to thrones, no to crowns, no to kings. Moron. Let's see here. Let's try to find. No, they don't have anything down below about who they're from. Isn't that weird? Let's see. That's what this one is. Oh, can't do that. It's an email. Okay. They don't list anything, guys. Hey, Slowburn. Have a good one, bud. I know. I'm about done myself, guys, but I appreciate you coming. I didn't expect anybody to really be here too many. What's up, a few of you guys? I know a few of you are night owls, too. I didn't expect too many people to really be able to make it. But do me a favor, before you leave, guys, do hit thumbs up. If you like to subscribe, I appreciate it. No donate link. I haven't earned your money. Oh, you mean here? Here, want to bet? Wait a minute. Wait. Oh, you can email to him. I'm sure if you email them, like inquiries, where can I send you money? I'm sure they can send you money. You can send money there. Social network on Blue Sky, they're on Blue Sky, which is crashing. Good luck getting a lot of spread on Blue Sky. I bet you can donate on Blue Sky too. Register now. No King's Marshal training. Doesn't that sound good? No King's host update. Know your rights. They don't have a clue. Huh? They got it in Spanish. Of course they do. Look at that. Do you really think they can pull all these off? You think they're going to do anything with it? I don't. I really don't. This website was registered on July 2018. Holy shit. What the frig? Where'd you run into that? Where did you run it? Oh, you going to metadata? Because I'm not very good at that. I'm a dumbass. Ooh, partners? Ooh. Hey, there's a lot to look up here if I had a little more time right now. Oh, I'm keeping this one up. Yeah, they've been planning and trying to get this shit going for a long time. Ooh, you're right. No Kings is probably U.S. Army Psy warfare operation the same way. Oh my God, dude. That would actually be kind of funny. If the military the military under Trump was setting this up for these people, going, hey, yeah, and then watching everybody shows up or signs up and shows up is going to be on a list. All right, guys, and I know some of you are kicking out for the day. I understand totally. I know it's 4:30 a.m. where I'm at, and I only came on because I really wanted to. I know I missed some of this stuff. Let's do one last check around the horn here. Dude staring at us. Let's see if there's anybody else out. Most people seem to have given it up for the ghost here. AXN is still. Let's see what he's up to. Let's play one of the 40mm softballs.
Van Nuys, though.
So just ask them. They'll be happy to tell you. But what is that? Is that the 40 caliber?
Yes, the little 40 caliber rounds.
40 caliber? This is probably going to be from...
40 mil. It's 40 mil. Not 40 cal. I have a 40 cal.
Are you looking for souvenirs?
I know what a 40 cal is. It's a 40 mil.
I should have grabbed some.
Dude, that's a good one right there.
Yeah, it's a 40 millimeter round he's playing with. Let's see. Anybody else up? Nope. Okay, so that's probably about a good time to scooch for the night then. Let's see. Bet feds are watching them 100%. I always do domain owner search. Okay. I got to learn how to do that. I can't remember anymore. It's been a long time. But yeah. I'm sure you go to their email. I'm sure you can donate to them. Trust me. Because the money is flowing into this. And it ain't just Soros. To set up that, holy shit. That's huge. Sorry about that. Let's see here. Let's go one... Let's see, anything else? No, he's still looking at that round. He's looking at himself. I think that's it, guys. I think we're done for the night. Let's go down here, and I'll come up here and say howdy to you. All right, guys. Thanks for stopping in. I really appreciate it. I didn't think anybody would be showing up this late, except for Connie and Slowburn and a few of you others. But some of the new people, welcome. Thank you very much. U.S. Army did the whole Coney 2012 campaign here in America. Do you remember that whole thing? I don't remember the whole thing. I remember little bits. But that's why I like chat, because not every one person can keep track of all this. I think even Alex Jones loses stuff. You know, that man is a treasure. I'm not gonna lie. I made fun of Alex Jones for much of my life. But you know what? It's crazy. We live in crazy times when Alex Jones is probably right 60% of the time now. You would have looked at him years ago, you're like, the guy's a lunatic. He was maybe right 10% of the time back then, maybe 20. But now the world has gone so insane, he's right most of the time. That's scary. That's bad. Anna Williams, thank you very much. Nobody will donate is really weird. I'm betting you email them, they donate, because they are a 501. So you can share. That's under charity, so there's some way you can get money to them. I bet through the email. I'm betting you ask them through the email. They go, yep, here you go. So I'm betting, because that's look like a 501 charity numbers in there I saw. It's to one of the first social media propaganda campaigns. Okay, yep. All right, guys, I do have to get, I am so bad. I know you guys, any of you have been here regularly, know I am horrible at saying goodbye. It is 4:30. I got stuff to do. And I got a long day, so I will keep track of things during the day today. If things do kick off, I'll be on around 10-ish. If it looks like a semi-slow time, it'll probably around 11. So we'll see how it goes. But thank you very much. Oh, it's no reply. You keep track of all of it. Hey, that's good, man. Do it. But, even my screensaver gave up. All right, guys, have a good night, good morning. I hope, by the way, everybody, stay safe wherever you're at. If you live in a big city, please stay safe. Watch out for these crazies. And I'm telling you, buy stock. I'm just a joke, but buy stock in a company that sells all this black clothing. Because it got to be a company. It's like riotgear.com. Buy stock in that. I think next few years we're going to be seeing that stock go up. But thank you very much. Hit thumbs up, subscribe if you like. If not, hey, be safe. Have a good day. And I hope the weather's going to be nice where you're at. It's supposed to be semi-decent here for once. And I will talk to you later.